Hey everyone, Frank here. Thanks for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over with you guys my firearm setup for home defense. So just a quick disclaimer, the firearm that I do go over in this video is unloaded. I've safety checked it prior to the filming, so we're clear. Nothing in the mag, nothing in the chamber. First and foremost, that's what I like to say. Next, a little bit of background information. So my wife and I had our first child about 16 months ago. We have another one expected on the way. So as a responsible firearms owner, I really want to stay on top of continuing to secure all my firearms, keep them in a safe place. And with kids, that is paramount. I think that is absolutely essential with the utmost responsibility that firearm owners have. We have to keep our firearms in a safe place and keep them stored correctly, to keep them out of the hands of bad guys and to keep them out of the hands of like children, people who shouldn't be touching them. So I wanted to come up with a good home defense setup that's safe for kids, safe for my wife, and again, safe in response to criminals and anyone here that wants to do us harm. So there's multiple ways of doing that. There's tons of different ideas out there, but a Glock in the nightstand wasn't cutting it. That's not something that I think is good given our situation. So here's what I ultimately decided to do. I went with Speed Vault. My father-in-law bought me this for Christmas, and this changed my setup completely, and I'm very excited about this, and I'm anxious to tell you guys all about it. So this company is called Gun Vault, and this is their Speed Vault. It's more or less a quick access safe that mounts to the side of a piece of furniture. In my case, it's a nightstand. It's actually this nightstand right here I'm pointing to. So for those of you who aren't familiar with these safes, they're steel safes, like I said, that mount to the side of furniture. They're battery powered. There's a couple different ones you can get. One has a 4-digit button that you enter in the code and you're able to open it up, or you have the kind that read your thumbprint. I think they're called biometric. So this is the SV500. Actually says it right here, if you guys can see it or not. SV500 Speed Vault, made by Gun Vault. So I like this safe. I did a lot of research on how I wanted to set this up before the video, and I like this safe because it's very quick, it's kind of hidden, and if you need it fast, which is how it's probably going to be in the event of a home invasion, something like that, it deploys very fast. Okay, here's a little bit closer up, you guys, and I'll just show you. This is the side of the bed where I sleep. Here's my nightstand, obviously, and mounted to the right side of it is that small safe. So this will give you an idea of just how small and narrow of an area that a safe like this will fit. It's actually, because of the lighting in the room, it's very well hidden, and many people will probably pass by it and not even take notice that it's there. So you can see the light helps you find what you need in the middle of the night. There's styrofoam that holds this gun in place, and you're good to go. That's how fast this opens up. Hard to see now, I apologize for that, guys, but it snaps right back up, closes. There's also a manual spot where you can open it with the key if the battery dies. This is all very hard, mounted very well to the side of the nightstand. It's in there really good. Okay guys, a few things I want to end with. First off, just give you a little bit more info on this gun. This is a Glock 19 Gen 4. I've done a lot of videos on this gun. This is my primary home defense weapon. A few things I do want to bring up. I have tritium night sights on here, which make a huge difference when you're shooting in a dark environment. So if you're going to have a gun that's for home defense like this, I'd really recommend getting tritium night sights, just in the event of a home invasion happening at night. It would help you greatly with aiming. Also, I have a weapon mounted light on here. It's a very inexpensive light. It's an AimCon, AimCon HL P10S tactical LED flashlight. So I think I got this for like $30 on Amazon. Now, I actually did a review on this light. At the time, it was the cheapest weapon mounted light that you could get on Amazon, and for the money, you can't beat it. So it's definitely two investments worth thinking about for some kind of home defense weapon. Excuse me. So, that's the first thing I want to talk about, is Glock 19 Gen 4. And the other thing is, I guess I'll split into two parts. This video does not mean to serve a purpose of doing a review on that gun safe. The whole purpose of this video is to just tell you guys about home defense and awareness, trying to be a responsible gun owner, and be cognizant of who's in your house and potential home invasion situations to try and be prepared. That's all. So it's something to get you thinking, or to maybe put you in the right direction. The other thing is, if you guys do want to see any kind of video in more depth on that safe, the quick access style safe, just tell me down in the comments, and I'll be sure to put something like that together down the road if there's enough interest. And the last thing I do want to bring up is, you can't make a video like this without talking about the laws in your state. I'm from Pennsylvania, and there are a lot of gun-friendly laws here that benefit gun owners. For example, there's a law called the Castle Doctrine, and there's a law called the Stand Your Ground Law. Both of those laws apply to self-defense in the home, and the Stand Your Ground Law applies to situations outside of the home. I won't go into much more depth than that just because I'm not an attorney, but the point is, you want to look into that, obviously, as you're starting to think about getting more prepared with firearms in your home and protecting yourself and your family. Because the legal aftermath that you would have to go through in the event there would be a shooting from a home invasion or whatever have you is an absolute nightmare. Even for a completely law-abiding citizen, the legal aftermath is amazing. So it's good to be aware of those laws up front and to have an idea of what your rights are in your state of residence. So that's it, guys. I'm just going to leave it at that and tell you this is my home defense setup with Firearm here. And if you have any questions, please feel free, ask them down in the comments. I'll try and help you out as best I can. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Please stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.